WeWork is doing $1.7 billion in revenue, and they're spending like $1.5, $1.6 billion just on the leases. Anytime you hear anything kooky that is skewing EBITDA, run for the hills, baby. This company, bad news bears. Oh man, it just keeps getting better this morning. WeWork is a tech company. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I don't know if WeWork knows it, but they're trying to say that they're a tech company. WeWork has higher valuations than Uber. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's just pause on that. WeWork has higher valuations than Uber. Wow. Okay. WeWork reported their IPO filing. They said they did $1.7 billion in revenue. You can't make this stuff up. They're valuing themselves at $47 billion. Okay, that's over, what is that, like a 25x revenue multiple? They're losing, I don't know, $900 million, wherever the number is. They're losing an insane amount of, oh my God. They lose $1.9 billion. I don't even need to know these exact numbers. They have over 25x revenue multiple. Uber had, on a revenue multiple basis, they were doing over $10 billion in revenue. Forget where they exactly IPO'd at, but it was no more than maybe 70 or 80 billion dollars. So it's not even close, right? Uber's not even doing a 10x revenue multiple. WeWork is over 20x revenue multiple. I mean, the numbers just don't compute. WeWork is saying it's a tech company. The WeWork is doing $1.7 billion in revenue, and they're spending like $1.5, $1.6 billion just on the leases. Okay, so they're barely making $100 or $200 million in just the most basic unit economics. That's not even gross margin, because gross margin should factor in their CAC, their cost of customer acquisition. This is just, I rent the thing out for $1.7 billion, and then I pay the landlords $1.5 or $1.6 billion. I'm making like $100, $200 million spread. This company, bad news bears. It might actually be worse for the Nordstrom's family to put their money into WeWork than to take Nordstrom's private. I don't know which one's worse. This thing is no bueno. And then there's all this kooky stuff going on with the CEO, Adam Neumann. Owns a lot of the leases. So the CEO is buying the buildings. Then WeWork is leasing from the CEO. I mean, can you say conflict of interest? The CEO has huge amounts of control to actually, right, from a voting share standpoint with the thing going public. There's all these kind of kooky self-dealings in here, which would scare me. And the CEO is getting rich. The founders are getting rich. And the valuations sure is rich. I don't know why SoftBank put money into this. I think this was a bad call on SoftBank's part. It's not a tech company. This is a real estate company doing all sorts of funky stuff. They used to have this thing called community adjusted EBITDA. Anytime you hear anything kooky that is skewing EBITDA, run for the hills, baby. Community adjusted EBITDA, they finally kind of got away from that. But what they're trying to say is, oh, well, the EBITDA, well, if we're investing in a real estate location, but it's not currently running, well, we want to take that out of our EBITDA calculation. Boo-hoo, okay? You don't get to just make up your own rules. Give them EBITDA straight up and don't play any games, because this business is in some deep trouble. I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole. Thanks for watching our latest clip. If you enjoy the content we're creating on Winner Take All, please feel free to leave us a comment, subscribe, and definitely join us on our next live stream.